What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to another episode of the Keep It a Buck podcast. As usual, I am your host, Saani. Keep It a Buck podcast, a podcast about relationships, black men's emotions, God, self awareness, and black women's value within our culture. And that run everything. All you got to do is pay attention. All you got to do is pay attention. Even the Asian gay people in America, dang, I shouldn't have said that. But they be acting like a black girl. Like the outfit, the usual outfit for, and I'm just stereotyping. I know they come in, we all come in different variations no matter your sexual preference. But the outfit is a outfit of a black woman. How they act or whatever. But that's not even what the episode about. Y'all be trying to get me flagged so early. I ain't even asked y'all how y'all day was. How was y'all Thanksgiving? And be honest. Because we reaching the age, some of us, where we got to take over the cooking. Big mama falling off. Big mama didn't die. Or you know what? You just tired of the auntie who been making the yams all her life. Keep making the yams. Because they subpar. Rachel, your shit is subpar. Like, I don't even want no beef. And your son's a loser. You know what I'm saying? That's not even my point. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm coming at you because your son's a loser. That ain't my fault. He was, you know what I'm saying? I knew that back in the day. I could have been told you that. But it's not about that. It's about your yams. So some of us are at the point where, you know what? It's a motherfucking hostile takeover. I'm bringing the yams this year. And what? And if you sitting there eating them yams for the 26th year and they ain't good, something wrong with you. You know what? I know you ain't. If you listening to this podcast, watching this podcast, I know you not that type of person. I know you took over the yams. And to all my people who are not black, I know you took over the casserole. Hey, to all my Teds, Amy's, Susans, you understand me? To all y'all, sometimes it's time to take over casserole duties. Sometimes, what y'all call y'all shit? Graham? Sometimes Graham ain't got it no more on the casserole. She don't open the cans and dump it in the same. She don't see. Y'all don't season. Gam just don't make the casserole the same. Sometimes it's time to take over the casserole, Amy. It is. So did y'all go to a Friendsgiving or what's up? How was your Thanksgiving? And then after that holiday, sometimes people be ready to check out for the rest of the year. Sometimes you done had some trauma around the holidays. Sometimes you just want the year to be over. It's the end of the year, plus it's the holidays. It's a lot going on. So how was the week after Thanksgiving? Honestly, if you ain't ask yourself, take the time to ask yourself, hey, how was my week? Usually it's frustrating after then. But hopefully your week get better going towards Christmas. Hopefully you don't spend too much on Christmas, too much money on Christmas. I used to find myself getting stuff and then be like, oh man, well I can get this too. It's only $30. Oh, I can get this too. It's another $190, dog. that's my consumers. It's my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you one? Hey, this year, I'm telling you right now, early December, as far as Christmas shopping this year, what that lady said, I'm done Christmas shopping. You get what you get. If you ain't get it, then you ain't gotten it. You feel me? All right, but let's we're gonna get into today's topic. Today's topic is dressing confident in a relationship. Who you dressing for? When you dressing confident in a relationship, who you dressing for? Huh? I'm just asking, who you dressing for? When you dress confident in a relationship. But before we get to the topic, y'all know we gotta get into the you play too much. You know what this segment is about. It's usually me or somebody who I know, or they emailed the show, done something where they just play too much. And I'm that person, and I already identify, I know it. I play too much, and I just cannot stop. I can't stop. But this week's you play too much is, see, I told you, let me call you right back, bro. It's called three-way. See, I told you, let me call you right back, bro. And what I used to do, and I don't know why I used to do this. This is crazy. But I used to call one of my homeboys, right? So I've always had female friends or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like platonic friends. But I used to call I'm going to make up a name. But I used to call one of my homeboys, what's good, bro? This ain't a made up name. I called Troy. It's the first time I did it. I called Troy. Let me think what I'm gonna call her. All right, cool. I called Troy. Hello? What's good, bro? What you doing? Nothing. Hey, Amanda on the phone. Say what up, Amanda. Whatever, she tripping. But listen, bro. When Arnold Schwarzenegger came back and he put himself in the lava, was that Terminator 1 or Terminator 2? That was Terminator 2. See, I told you, little dumbass bitch. You stupid. You a dumbass hoe. Hey, let me call you right back, bro. You stupid hoe. Let me call you back, bro. And I heard my man say this. He thought I was talking to Amanda. He could not hold back his gasp that I was speaking to this young lady in such a foul manner. And then I used to just run that back. I just call a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's good? No, I've been chilling, bro. Yeah, Amanda on the phone. Hey, the Olympics came to the United States. It was in 1994 and 1996. 1996, right? See, I told you, you a dumb hoe. You a dumb hoe. That's why you don't have nobody. You a dumb asshole. Hey, let me get you right back, bro. You a dumb hoe. I'm gonna call you right back. She stupid. You a dumb asshole, bro. And man, and then sometimes I would call niggas back 2 minutes later. Hello? And you know what? Word to all of my friends, because they all would react the same. Because they weren't laughing. They were not laughing when I called them back. Hello? What is wrong with you, bro? Why you talk to her like that? That's how you talk to her? That's how you talk to her? Let me hit you with a later line that we used to use. I heard you been disrespecting some young ladies. That's how you talk to women? I used to be absolutely on the other end of the phone screaming. I'm about to bring it back. I got some new friends. They may know, yeah. I'm bringing it back. I want y'all, I implore y'all. Listen, you be stressed about your bills, maybe stressed about your Christmas, stressed about your relationship, stressed if you want to leave your relationship. So listen, niggas is dying. Sometimes you gotta play too much. I implore y'all, try the 3-way phone trick. Act like somebody else is on the phone and go absolutely bonkers. Just to see your friend's reaction. They gonna hold you down. They not gonna say nothing about it when they call you back. Try it out and let me know how it go. But you gotta be vulgar when you gotta disrespect somebody to the highest level. You might even have to talk about their moms, yo. But yeah, that was this week's You Play Too Much. 3-way. Hey, 3-way, I told you so. Let me call you back, bro. You know I don't want to say I told you so. But I can't title it that. But anyway, so I already told you what the episode is about. Dressing confident versus dressing sexy. Dressing confident relationship, who you dressing for, right? Dressing confident versus dressing sexy. And how I got to this is, of course, I get a lot of my stuff from when I'm refereeing, right? But I'm reffing, and I don't know if I hope they don't see this. And it's this, I don't know what kind of Asians they are, but the dad is Asian for sure. The mom might be half. I'm not sure. She got some European in her too. I don't know what they is. But they really nice, man. They got 2 boys. Be out there playing. The boys can play. Man, they tell me it's going to bring me a hoodie. They really nice. They really cool. I really enjoy talking to them. You know what I'm saying? And interacting with them. Really beautiful family. You know what I mean? And I get that a lot when I'm refereeing. I run into, of all races and creeds, beautiful families and beautiful people. I met a 92-year-old lady the other day. But anyway, so I mess with them. Both. I mess with the mom, I mess with the dad. They both cool. Sometimes the dad had to do something, he ain't there, I mess with the mom. Sometimes the mom ain't there, the dad there, I still talk to him. It's cool. But one time, the dad wasn't, I don't know if he was there. He wasn't with her. But I'm taking the ball out of bounds. They played next. And she walked in, and she was behind me. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. Hey, remind me to tell y'all about them butterflies. You ever been tapped on the shoulder and y'all got butterflies? Word to Chastity. Chastity, you know what I'm talking about. I might tag you in this clip. One time, when I was I know I'll be all over the place. Stay with me. But one time when I was in kindergarten, they had this thing. I've been a player. If y'all want to get down to it, I've been a player. But you know what I'm saying? Candy grams, I don't know what they called them. In high school, they called them candy grams. I don't know what they called them in your community, in your public school, where your public ass went. I don't know what they called them. I went to public school too, but I don't know what they called them. But they called them candy grams for us once I got older. I don't know what they called them in elementary, but you could pay for somebody a sucker or a treat. For us, it was suckers. Hey, I want to send this sucker to somebody. It's 50 cents. All right, it's from me to, and they deliver it to their class or whatever. So we had that in elementary school. For some reason, like they enticing us, right? They trying to get niggas ready. Ready? Dang. Like, why they shouldn't have had that in elementary school? But they did. So I'm in the 3rd grade, and it's a 6th grader. Now, I ain't tall. Like, 6th graders don't know me. I ain't that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no business sending one to a 6th grader. But to me, she was fine. You still is, honestly. Like, you really kept it together. But to me, she was fine. I shot my shit. I shot my shot, bro. I put my name on it, sent it to her. But, you know what I'm saying? I think you might do that on Tuesday. And then they get it on Friday. So I done forgot about it. I forgot it was even a day because I'm in 3rd grade. So nobody in my class got one because 3rd graders wasn't sending candy grams to each other because it's mad inappropriate probably. Like, mad, you know what I'm saying? We still in the cooties phase. Not me. Not with her. Send that joint. But I forgot about it. After school, I used to come out in front of the school. You know what I'm saying? If I had basketball practice, I used to come out, kick it with the homies right quick in front of the school before I went in to change for hoop practice. So I'm on my way. The buses just pulled up. I can still hear the buses. That motherfucker driving off. I hit that first set of doors, that first set, not the second set. When you almost there, the first set of doors. I put my hand on the door. Somebody tapped me on my shoulder. Butterflies ran through my whole bitch, through my whole body, from my shoulder down to my toe. Boom. I said, God, Jesus, I didn't know what it was. David Blaine. Butterflies in my whole body. Before I turned around, I already knew who it was. I turned around. It was her. You ever seen Wonder Years? I forgot their names. But that little heifer he was after, oh my God. You see, I used to gaze at her. That's how she looked beautiful. Her hair had to be blowing in the wind. I think I opened the door and the air from the central air came out and blew her hair. It was blowing in the wind. And she was taller than me, so I was just looking up at this goddess. I don't know who gave her the intel. She said, confident. What does that look like for you? Endless budget. Buy whatever you want. You could have seen a celebrity with it on. I'm talking about this your everyday get up. So whatever you do for a living, this is with the type of stuff that you're going to wear. Or this is your everyday go out happy hour fit. What does that look like for you? Pause the podcast if you need to. Tell me what that is. Fellas, you can do it if you want to. I mean, it's a little different for fellas, but what is dressing confident? You ain't gonna have your meats out. I don't know, some of y'all. that OnlyFans. OnlyFans got you doing anything. You feel me? They making that cash. But what is dressing confident? So of course, when I thought of that, I thought about, all right, what's the definition of confidence? Break it down. Confidence. A feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. I'm gonna read it again. Confidence. A feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities and qualities. So confidence comes from inside. And that's the issue that we got with social media. People getting their confidence and their self-worth or trying to get it from others. I just told you about the goddamn definition. I mean, I'm trying to stop cussing so much in my clips. YouTube, sorry. But I just told you the definition. A feeling of self-assurance arising from appreciation of one's abilities and qualities. So whatever abilities and qualities you have, that's not enough to be confident. You have to have an appreciation of your own abilities and qualities. And I think that's real important. I ain't intend to spend this much time on the definition, but you know what? It's really hitting home for me. Think about that. It is impossible. You could be your abilities and qualities. You can be the most talented person in the world in whatever genre, field that is. The most talented and really could be possibly the most effective. You can have the best jump shot. You can have the best voice. You can have the best program. You can have the best script. You can have the best salon. You can have the best whatever. And you trying to sell it, right? Or you trying to get compensated for those abilities or qualities. If you don't have an appreciation for your own abilities and qualities, then you cannot have confidence. Understand, this is not something I'm making up where it's like, oh, this is my opinion. No, it's right there in the definition. You cannot have confidence without having an appreciation. So you can't fake it. You cannot fake confidence. You can fake the funk. You can fake the funk on a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. You can fake the funk on a lot of stuff, but not confidence. And if you in real recognize real, so that's why, and that's my issue. That'd be my issue around people, but I can't tell you that. And especially if I don't know you enough, then that's rude. I can't tell you, nah, like I ain't rolling. Like what you doing is a facade. You wasting my time. What you doing is a facade. You ain't even done nothing that you feel like is wrong or inappropriate, but I can read you. I can tell. Because you not even appreciative of your own abilities and qualities, so you trying to act as if you have different ones. Because you do have qualities and attributes about you that make you who you are and could make you a great person. But you ain't even tapped into them. You know, never minded them. You don't appreciate them because you're trying to be somebody else because it's something you seen. So no, you're not confident. You fake. I know you ain't done nothing to me. I know you ain't said nothing foul. Ain't nothing went wrong in a date. You just fake. Ain't nothing went wrong when you asked me to hang out, bro, and we at the bar. But you fake, bro. Don't put on nothing for me. Nigga, you could, if your abilities is to break down how we got to the number 3.14 for pi, and you know that shit, and we at the bar, bro, and you know it, I'm probably gonna be locked in. You ain't gotta tap me on the shoulder and be like, ooh, you see your pussy? By the way, I hate when niggas do that. Don't do that to me. Listen, and I'm not trying to pander. I think it's inappropriate. I guess it go with the topic too. But sometimes some things are tight that women wear. I still find it inappropriate to look at a woman's vagina from outside her pants. I think unless she's telling you or you're watching somebody being paid to do that, I don't think you should look between a woman's legs at her vagina through her pants. I don't think I understand. I go with the topic. I understand they're wearing these tights. I understand they're wearing these leather pants. I understand they're wearing these yoga pants. I understand that. But that don't mean look at the pussy. It don't tell me to, man. That's not that. I draw the line, man. Like, come on, man. Have some decency. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you already know that, come on. I don't even want to because it's gonna sound like I'm pandering. But don't tap me on the shoulder and tell me that. But anyway, back to confidence and real, recognizing real. You really have some abilities and qualities about you that make you great. From wherever you got that from your past or from your upbringing, whatever. You have those. Everybody has those. But you'd rather try to be somebody else because you can't appreciate the ones that you really do have. The abilities and qualities that you really do have. So don't talk to me or don't act like you confident or don't talk to me like you have confidence if you don't even have appreciation of who you are for real. And I'm going to end it again with the definition just so you ain't confused. Nigga. Confidence. A feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. You feel me? That's what confidence is. So let's get into sexy. Because, you know what I mean? That's where dressing confident versus dressing sexy is a difference. Or is it? Let's get into sexy. Sexy just simply means sexually attractive or exciting. 60. Battle rap crowd. Sexy means sexually attractive or exciting. That might put some onus on the person wearing the outfits now. All it got to be sexy is sexually attractive or exciting. I don't know. You might have some responsibility for my loins. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All sexy is sexually attractive or exciting. Sometimes it don't take much. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Shout out to my nigga Butter. Girl, he used to told the chick he can sing or whatever. Oh, you can sing? Let me hear you sing something. My nigga chose to sing that Luther. Never too much, never too much. I don't know if that's what he really sung. But he said he sung Luther. Butter, comment under this and say what Luther song you really sung and what part. So niggas don't think you sung that. But are you responsible for what others find sexy? That's a real question. So in my scenario, was she responsible for me finding what she had on sexy? And before you give a blanket answer, if you got some big titties and you got on something low cut, you know, let's not front. That ain't the type of fans and viewership I have. You got some big titties and you got on something low cut, you know that's sexy. That go for the BBWs, the little BWs, or what I don't know. That's everybody. That's worldwide. You talking about ending racism. I don't even mean to sound like this, but everybody like titties. Like, even heterosexual women like titties. Like, like come on, they innocent. Like, come on, like, they're like puppies, you know? So, if you got a large bust and you got on something low cut, you know, I know, we know, she know, me, you, your cousin, and your mama too. We all know that's sexy. So, when you put that on, are you responsible for me finding that sexy? Because you may not have intended for it to be sexy, right? Because you do deserve to dress comfortable. And that's another thing that I wish I had a female host here, and I'm going to have somebody on and we're going to talk about that. That's another thing that maybe women with desirable bodies have to struggle with, being able to dress comfortable and confident when they're not trying to bring too much attention to themselves or trying to dress sexy, but they just happen to be very, very, very sexy. And I'm sure sometimes that is a struggle, and maybe they can't wear, well, I know for a fact, they cannot wear some things that some women that's smaller can wear. So even when they're trying to dress comfortable, because man, just nightwear. I'm just gonna keep it real. Just nightwear, right? Like, if somebody want to be comfortable around their house, and I'm not talking about nothing sexy, and a girl has on a t-shirt and maybe some shorts, but not even mad short. Matter of fact, she got on your shorts. She got on her man shorts and a t-shirt. The girl with the B cup, which I love, holla at me, in that t-shirt and them shorts, is presented differently than the girls with the double D's and real thick. Now, that ain't her fault. You know what I'm saying? Should she be blamed for that? I'm at home and all I'm doing is I'm not even chilling with you niggas. I just need some ketchup. We got to take out, they brought my omelet. Girls eat sick shit like this. Let me give me an all meat omelet. Yeah, she got an all meat omelet. But she wants some ketchup. So she just walk in front of the game to get some ketchup. Oh, hey, how you doing, Curtis? The girl with the B cup that's not thick can do that, and the possession. Listen, he's still paying attention to nigga getting to the helpline. But the girl with the double D's that's thick, will she go get that Heinz with that behind? He ain't even being disrespectful, but just in a t-shirt, and because the double D's is like, oh hey Curtis, like, oh hey, how you doing? I didn't even know you was here. And it's like, oh, no, I've been here about, I got here second quarter. Now why you acting weird? I got here second quarter because like now, but the B cup out of me, like, no, I got here about second quarter, whatever, cool. But I don't want, see, it get tricky. I don't want you thinking that I'm looking. I don't want him thinking that I'm looking. And I don't want me thinking that I'm looking. And I don't want to look, but I look, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's a struggle for women with desirable bodies, I imagine. And I'm going to ask. As a matter of fact, y'all can comment. All women with sexy bodies. However you want to define that. All women with sexy bodies. I want to know, is it sometimes a struggle for you when you want to dress either confident or comfortable without coming off sexy? Is that sometimes a struggle because you know what type of attention it would garner, but you just want to be comfortable? So now you may lose out on the opportunity to be as comfortable as you want to be. You may want to catch a flight in something comfortable, but because of how you are built, 60 dudes still gonna try to holler at you at the airport. So now you gotta wear something else. But I don't know. So tell me, women that have sexy bodies or those desirable bodies, please comment below and let us know, is that a struggle sometimes? Because sometimes maybe getting that out there would make somebody think twice. Because I do think twice about it, like, whoa, when I see something like, maybe she ain't here for all that. You know what I mean? I know they're going to be on her like that. Maybe she ain't here for all that. She had her son's basketball game, and it's 8 in the morning. She going back home to go back to sleep after this. She's just comfortable. She ain't here for all that. So comment below. Let us know, is that a struggle for y'all sometimes? Trying to dress comfortable or confident without coming off as sexy. Oh, yeah, so there's a overarching question I want to ask. Should you dress different in a relationship than you did when you were single? And if so, why? Because not everybody intends to dress sexy or intends to be dressing to find a mate. Because some people just say, I'm dressing confident. And some people find that as bull. If you got a nice body or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just dressing confident. That's all. Like, this is how I like to dress. But so should you dress different when you're in a relationship than when you're single? That's the overarching question. And I'm going to lead with, well, who are you dressing for? Because like I said, some people say, well, I'm doing this for me. I dress for me. I like the way I look. Is it ever for others? Be honest. Are you ever dressing for others or for the group? It don't necessarily have to be a negative thing. But sometimes it's an event and you want to just show out. I'm not saying you got to dress sexy, but I'm just giving an example of there are maybe different events where you are kind of dressing for others. The red carpet, of course, you want to look good, but you know others are going to see this. Others are going to be there. Others are going to put their best foot forward. Like you already got something nice to wear. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm talking about because you already got something nice that you could wear. But for this event, you will go shopping for something. If you want to look nice, you have something in your closet where you're going to look nice already. But you're going to go get something new. Don't tell me that you're just doing that for yourself. And I'm not making this self-righteous claim. It's nothing wrong with it. I do the same shit. I'm going to go put that shit on. If I know I'm going to step out, then, hey, if I know in advance, if it's a plan, I'm going to go put that shit on. I'm going to make sure everything go just right. But I already got something. If I want to look nice, I already got something. So I'm doing that because I want to look nice. But no, I want everybody in here to know I look nice because I know it's going to be people going to try to look the nicest. And I ain't finna be Larry last. Don't nobody want to be Larry last. So don't talk to me like you never dress for others because you do. And if you're in a relationship, should you dress different? If you were acting like you were never dressing for others, I think sometimes that you do. Because stockings, a skirt, and a top. Stockings, skirt, and a top can be worn just about anywhere from work to happy hour to a club to a wedding to church. But I'm pretty sure you got some stocking, skirt, and top combos you wouldn't wear to if you was visiting your mama church. And when you visit your mama church, I know you're going to look nice because you don't want to embarrass your mama. But you got some stocking, skirt, and top combos that you ain't wearing to your mama's church. So you understand the difference between dressing for you and dressing for others. Because you ain't never going to come out the house looking ratty or not looking good because that's just you because you a fly lady. But you do understand the difference between dressing confident and dressing for others and dressing confident and dressing for yourself. You do understand, right? Yeah, so you do understand. So who are you dressing for? And if you in a relationship with me, I'm just asking, should a part of you be dressing for me? And this is kind of one-sided, but ladies, I guess I just ask you, and this is kind of ridiculous, but So you had a guy with the was really well endowed downstairs. And what y'all call them? I hate, see, this is why I hate fast when y'all call stuff this. Hoochie daddy shorts. First of all, I was the first nigga wearing hoochie daddy shorts, but I don't call them that. You know what I mean? But I was the first nigga who went back to the 80s with his shorts a little bit. I was the first nigga that's doing it. I was one of the first, dog. But anyway, say your man got them on, but he may have got the size maybe one size too small by accident. He got a schlong. You feel me? And the joint almost to the bottom of the shorts. But it go with the fit. You're not going to have a problem with women clearly being able to see the print of your man's well-endowed area. You going to honestly tell me you would be cool if he was like, all right, I'm headed out, baby. Mwah. And then you seeing it wasn't swing because it was just pinned to the joint, just pinned to the side of the shorts. And you just seeing he just walking out. We'll be back around about like 1:32. We ain't gonna stay too long. You gonna be like, that's just Terrence going to have fun with his friends. Innocent fun. You wouldn't have trouble with it. I know I'm being ridiculous, but that 12-incher that he got hanging out the shorts, it ain't too much different than sometimes what you got hanging out. Them wolves is out there, which is cool. I'm the type, I want my lady to dress. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I want my lady to know and toe the line of dressing sexy. So I'm not against dressing sexy, but I do understand what it comes with. I've had some small waist, big butt girls in my day. And when you walk in, and I'm going to let you know this, if you never had this or if you had this. So, you know what? Little lesson. If you want the Instagram model, if you want the girl with the real small waist but the big butt, pretty face, nice rack up top, if you want that and you want that to be yours, you better know how to fight. And sometimes it ain't always got to be physical. Sometimes it might be on some mental emotion. You better know how to fight. That's a different type of protection that you got to be able to have, and security that you got to be able to have. It's walking in the hood with your chains on. Because I don't care that when you walk in the hood with your chains on, hey, newsflash, buddy, I don't care that you pay for these chains and they're yours. I don't care. I understand, and I'm not speaking personally. I don't rob. I steal. Nah. But I don't care when you come to the hood with the wolves. They don't care that not only that you purchased it with your money, they don't care that you possess it. They don't care you have it on your possession. I understand all those things. Hey, I don't care. When you walk in the spot with your girl who nice like that, I know you held her hand. I understand it. But she got eyes, I got eyes, and I don't care. The hood don't care. So I'm telling you, fair warning to anybody who want the girl with I'm talking about body, and the nice body, the nice body, or the nice hottie, the top of the top, the nicest. If that's what you want to be yours, you better have a plan for when them niggas come chain snatching. Matter of fact, in the hood, they ain't no snatching. Ain't no snatching needed. You're going to take it off. You gonna know you losing her. Because, hey, man, all you did was go to the bathroom, or all she did was go to the bathroom. That's all she did. And I'm telling you, and I ain't saying she gonna go for it. But what I'm saying is, from 2015 through 2019, the Warriors got everybody's best shot. When the Warriors came to town, that team came to play. They knew they was going to be on national TV. They knew they was going to be on highlights. From 2014 to 2019, or maybe 15, 19, whatever, when the Warriors came to town, they got everybody's best shot. So when you come in with that 9, when you come in with that one who nice, understand. And listen, she might be the lawyerist or the lawyer. It might not, listen, it might be the Kimbe to everything. She better be. because she gonna get everybody's best shot. I'm talking. You ever seen when this video go off? Turn it off. No, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off. Keep it on. But when this video is done, type in Carmelo Anthony post footwork and watch Carmelo Anthony work on the block with various moves, a plethora of moves and counter moves. Watch Carmelo Anthony work on that block. Carmelo Anthony post moves or Carmelo Anthony mid range, whatever. Watch his moves. Them the shots that's gonna be coming at your dime piece. That one who you want, cause she ain't gonna want to stay in the house. So when you out with her, them the shots she gonna have to defend. Then after that, type in a video about people interviewed about defending Carmelo Anthony. You talk about a headache. A baddie is a headache. She can do a lot of good for you though. I'm not trying to deter you from going from a baddie. I'm just letting you know you gotta have a different type of defense system. When you come in with them speakers in the hood and niggas hear you. When you got the 15s, you gotta have a different type of security system. You feel me? They gonna want it. But that's fair warning. Do what you want. It's your life. It's now or never. Not gonna live forever. I don't even know if that's the last part. But anyway, who you dressing for? Sometimes if you can have the wherewithal to know how to dress at your mom's church in that skirt, stocking, and top combo, can you also have the wherewithal to understand how I might feel as your partner when you dress like that? Even if you do want to dress confident, can you have that wherewithal to understand it? Who are you dressing for? And sometimes is it cool for you to be dressing for me or for us? I'm dressing as if I'm in a relationship with him, not as if I'm single. Is that cool? Sometimes. I'm just asking. And what if he just dead ass wrong, right? What if he just tripping because it's his own insecurities, which is a very high possibility, ladies. I'm not going to say high. Yes, it is. It's a very high possibility that you may run into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep you real with you. I'm going to shoot y'all some bail. So what if it is his insecurities that is leading to these issues within the relationship regarding the way you are dressing? If it's his insecurities, is it your role to help him through those insecurities? Or should he have those insecurities fixed prior to getting in a relationship with a baddie? He ain't understand you his everything. He ain't never had somebody like you. Should he have the understanding and the security of knowing, matter of fact, because if you nice like that, right? A lot of people, when they win the lotto, we all wish we can win the lotto, and we all dream about when we had that much money. A lot of times when people win the lotto, they lose it because they don't know what to do with it. They mismanage the money because they ain't never had that money. They never thought about it. So sometimes when a guy thinks he's secure as possible, when he get a baddie, he's going to be met with some internal fears and some comments running through his head. I mean, you know they on your bitch, right? She out with the ladies, you know they on their bitch. Look how she left looking, bro. Like, as bad as she is, and the spot where she going, that's where the West Niggas be. The NFL niggas always in there. You know they on your bitch, right? You on 2K, you won the game. You won the game, but you lost the war. Like, that's what's going on in your head. If you ain't never had it, he don't understand how to manage it. Like, that's a real thing. So I'm asking baddies, all you ladies that's catches, all the women that's like, well, I'm a catch. Like, all the women who's like, you know, I'm really I deserve a high value man. I deserve this. I deserve that. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you. So if you are that, is it your role to help your man through his insecurities because he has something so valuable? Because there's such thing as accountants. I don't have one. But for the people who got a bunch of money, they got an accountant. You know why? Because no matter who you are, it's hard to manage when you have a surplus of something. And if you are the top of women out here, sometimes it's hard to manage my emotions knowing I have the surplus, because everybody wants the surplus. It's a reason why there's such things as gated communities, because the alarm system just ain't enough. The dogs just ain't enough. We want to put in a whole nother barrier between my valuables and goods that I know a lot of people do not have and do desire. I'm going to put a whole nother barrier between me and them with a security guard there, because what I have is valuable. I want to add another level of security. Does that make me insecure? Because I want to think ahead to what could possibly happen. My lady out there looking fine as ever, smelling good, and she with her whole friend too. Not gonna lie, her whole friend is mad, funny, actually understands sports a little bit. You know why that is. But actually understands sports a little bit. So I don't really have a problem with her whole friend, just being honest. But she with her whole friend. What's wrong with thinking and forecasting? It's a lot of attempts being brought up on the home front. Because understand, you already got the security system. You already got a dog. Why you want to stay in a gated community? You think about extra precautions. What's so wrong with me battling my emotions about wanting to secure something so valuable? Hey, you that baddie, right? You top of the line, right? I never find another woman like you. That's what you told me, right? Hey, guess what, bitch? I agree. So I ain't losing you. So it's natural for me to want, for a man to want to take extra precautions, or even if he don't, and he has to battle internally. I'm telling you, these are internal battles, and there are some men who are mature enough to overcome these internal battles. But these are internal battles that you're going to have if I'm dating you that's top of the line. These are internal battles that I may struggle with, that sometimes may come out in some forms of jealousy. Because you are that nice. I agree with you. You are a baddie. I'm not going to find nobody else like you. So I may struggle with it. So if I know you're a baddie, you know you're a baddie. From my behavior, sometimes it's clear that I know other people know you a baddie. Ain't it your role to help me through my insecurities? Because you always been a baddie, right? So you been had this lifestyle. Like when Will, and I went through a situation like this, the exact same situation when Will was dating Stacey Dash on Fresh Prince. And she gave my man a ring at the fight. No, he got into it at the fight. He squared up. And afterwards, they was in the hotel, and he was talking about the ring that she got him. And he was like, I'm saying that's the last one, though, you gave, right? She was like, I give rings all the time. And he held it up. He was like, I'm saying this is the last one, though, right, that you gave. She said, I gave a ring to the paramedic. Sometimes when you're the baddie and they give you that attention, they make you feel like you the only one. They just living their life, but they'll make you feel like you the only one. They just having fun. Sometimes they fun just look different. Sometimes a baddie fun is flights that she don't have to pay for. That don't mean she fucking, my man. But sometimes a baddie fun is different. So yeah, even if you require money, you got that. It's just a girl's trip, whatever. When let me tell you something. A regular wife go on a girl's trip. They go to Vegas, something like that. Cozumel, something like that. A lot of times, hey, remember the speakers I was talking about? Husband might go back and get the speakers, put the speakers back in and shit. Most niggas ain't tripping. Most husbands ain't tripping. But when the baddie go, and if it's a group of baddies, it hit different. So I'm asking you, is your responsibility? I know I have some responsibility as well, but is it your responsibility to help me through that insecurity? No different than probably athletes or men of that have a lot of money, or that a lot of people or celebrities that women, celebrity men that a lot of women find desirable. No different than the conversation that they may have to have if they are male sex symbol that they may have to have with their partner. it's got to be somewhat his responsibility too to help her through those insecurities if those are insecurities. So if your partner is insecure, I'm asking you, is it your role to kind of help them through those insecurities, or are they supposed to come ready made to know how to deal with somebody like you? And I ain't mad if that's your answer, but I'm just asking your answer. Is your partner supposed to be ready made to be able to deal with, even if you like, I don't consider myself a baddie, but you consider yourself as a baddie as far as everything you bring to the table? And a lot of people ain't never had that. Is your partner solely responsible for being able to know how to handle that gift? That is you, as dope as you are. Or is he solely or she solely responsible? That's all I'm asking. I don't have an answer. You answer. You tell me. Shit. You're my boss. And I'm gonna just draw a line in the sand because I honestly, and I'm not pandering, I honestly try not to objectify women. A lot of times I be around women that got a big butt or some big titties, and as long as it ain't just right in front of my face, I don't even know they got it. I promise you. I had an ex, and I ain't know she even like that. I ain't know she was like that. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even be. My thing is, I'm trying to tell you, I don't be looking like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't ever want to be disrespectful, come off disrespectful, or you feeling like you can't go nowhere and be comfortable. Nobody. I feel like even when homosexual people come in somewhere where they not necessarily where, I mean, of course they're a minority in a lot of places where it may not be accepted or maybe not be happens as much, like a barbershop or something like that. I want everybody to feel comfortable, no matter how they come in. So that when you do girls who dress like this, I want you to be able to feel comfortable. But I'm drawing a line and saying, I'm just being honest. The companies know it. You know it. Workout apparel is too sexy, yo. First of all, y'all wear it inside and y'all wear it outside the gym. Workout apparel has become lifestyle apparel where you wear it everywhere. Workout apparel is too sexy. I seen the top. The girl had the pants on with the top, but the top, it run from here, and then right here, you see the skin, and then the top, feel it again. Why you doing that, ma? Mamacita. Tell her been down to meet ya. Ain't she just trying to work out? Allegedly. I heard that. I'm just saying, like, I'm being real. Workout apparel is too sexy. They going too far. They going too far. I'm not with the objectifying and all that. And because I'm not with that, I'm telling you, I can't help but look at some stuff. Workout stuff is too sexy. Like, I'm just saying, when you go get your smoothie, when you stop at the smoothie shop, you don't have no t-shirt that you could have put on over it. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful because I just talked about you being comfortable. I just asked you to leave a comment about being comfortable. But I'm telling you, you trying to make yourself better and stay healthy is turning me into an animal inside in this damn smoothie shop. You understand me? You know what a sexual deviant is? You are turning me the fuck up. And all you did was 45 on the elliptical. You just trying to live for your kids. That's all you trying to do is live for your kids. But you are 2 spots in front of me at the motherfucking post office where they got the air blasting. So I got my jacket long. You feel me? Where they got the air blasting. But it's working out for you. And you got your workout outfit on. Look up loins right now, because I don't know what it means. But my shit's on fire. Looking at you, Mom. You got my loins on fire. I thought that was like a part of the pork chop or something. But I know I got them, and I know you got my shits on fire, Ma. I know you just did... I know all you did was a step aerobic class, and you just trying to mail something to your mom who's in the hospital. That's all you hear the post office to do. But my loins through the roof. Workout apparel is too sexy. Enough is enough. Like, you don't have to. I'm just saying. I guess it ain't your fault. It's the companies. Just the companies. Stop it, companies. Stop it. They make the tights. Come on. They make the tight. They giving them booty. They giving them booty. Even if they don't have booty. Like when y'all stand to the side or on the counter. We hip to that trick. It worked from like 2006 to 14. But they giving them the tights. And then they putting like the thread or the seam under the cheeks. First of all, it's making you look the cheeks. Second of all, It's putting a little layer under the cheeks. They giving them ass with the workout, without the workout. Like, stop it. Workout clothes are too sexy. I'm not going to bed about it. You can leave a comment if you want. But hey, you're going to be talking wrong. Talk long, you talk wrong. They too sexy. Like I'm just supposed to, man, please. So what? What happens, right? Because your sexy body ain't going to change. Let's hope not. Or you're not going to stop being attractive. You know what I mean? And I want you to have fun. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to live life. I want you to be able to do the things that all your friends can do. I want you to respect the relationship, but also be true to you and who you are. So what happens? I think, and for me, it was both parties got to speak up and be truthful before you're resentful. Because if you don't speak up about, and we talking about dressing sexy and something that your partner doing that they may not even involve you in or involve you in their thought process when they're doing. But if you take issue with something your partner is doing, no matter how big or small, because sometimes you just be a man, be a woman, get over it. But sometimes if you have issue with it and you don't bring it up, all that's going to do is cause for you to be resentful and have resentment within a relationship, which nobody wants. So what do? You talk. You don't have too much pride to say. But I ain't gonna lie, the jogging pants thing kill me. Like, not to put you in that's my podcast is. I put my personal business out all the time. I'm a grower, not a shower. so like, I don't think I ever had like the gray jogging pants issue. Like, I don't think my girl will ever be like, turn around. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. It ain't like, that ain't, you know what I mean? And I don't think I understand that print. I understand it. But I don't think it's as drastic or as big a deal as it's made out to be. Not to be disrespectful, but a lot of you niggas, you'll be fine walking through the mall. He'll be fine, sis. They gonna look at his shoes. And they ain't gonna notice nothing else. Like, he'll be fine, sis. But both parties have to talk about it. So if you do have a problem, if you have one of those guys, and that happens in the gray sweatpants, then if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. And men, don't have too much pride to say how you feel. Because you're still going to feel how you feel regardless. Even if you got too much pride to say how you feeling right there, having too much pride to say how you feeling in the moment is only going to result to you acting on your feelings later. Right? So that's when you're going to become more jealous. Because you had too much pride to talk about how you feel right now. You're going to show how you feel later. Eventually, your feelings will always come out. A person's true feelings will always come out. All you got to do is pay attention. And that's what falling in love is about. It's figuring out a person's true feelings. Because I love how you just don't like this type of motherfucker. This ain't the type of motherfucker who you like. You just flat out don't like that type of person. And I love that you showing me exactly how you are and you don't like that person. I like that. That's what it is. That's what falling in love is knowing everybody's true feelings. So don't have too much pride to say how you feel, to let your feelings be acted out later because of that resentment. So I believe the resolution is to have that talk before you become resentful, but you also got to be reasonable. If you got into a relationship with somebody with some big titties, bro, first of all, that might be a part of the reason why you got in a relationship with her. However she was dressed when you met her. Even if that was with the scrub top. That's another thing. They going crazy with the scrubs. Would y'all please hire some skinny women within the medical industry? Is having ass a prerequisite for scrubs now? When did having ass become a prerequisite for scrubs? When did it happen? I think 2017. But stop it with the scrubs. They're making them sexy now too. Enough. Stop it. But if you got into a relationship with her and you noticed when she was in Claire's in the scrubs that it was sitting, you got to be reasonable when you had this conversation with her, because a lot of times whatever she go out in is going to be sitting. So you can't be mad at her if when she go out the house it's sitting. That's how you met her when she wasn't even trying to be sexy. So Yes, have the conversation before it turns into resentment. But you also have to be reasonable within that conversation to understand what you have. So the guy who's for a profession sings or entertains, who takes his shirt off and women might touch him on stage, whatever, you have to be understandable. You have to understand and be reasonable to your request. But your request, having a request, is actually the key to being able to talk about what makes you uncomfortable. Because like I said, sometimes I've been doing stuff, I've been sexy my whole life. So definitely 100% have the talk, but make sure to be have the talk before you become resentful. But make sure you're reasonable within that talk, because you know who you got in a relationship with. Ain't no one man to butter crew. You knew that shit. All right, and the quote of the day is gonna fit with that. Next Friday, right? Remember when Cube was smoking downstairs by himself in the living room, and she took him upstairs. She took his upstairs to Mr. Nasty time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. By the way, I find her wildly attractive, but they did a good job with that role. He was smoking, and they was knocking. They was knocking stuff down from the roof, and Craig said this: "Damn, I see why you got her." Listen, sometime when that sexy come out, that's gonna lead other niggas to seeing why you got her. So you want that baddie? Understand. Other people gonna see why you got her. And some people are just, you gotta understand, it's the difference between being attractive and being sexy. Some people sexy. And men and people gonna sniff that sexy out. So yeah, I know you got a 7. You think shit sweet. But if you got a sexy 7, she gonna get sniffed out. And she faithful, so you know what I'm saying? You don't have to, she ain't gonna step out on you. But I just want to let you know the reality of what's going on. Some people don't have to be the most attractive. It's some 6s. You got a 6. You thought you was safe. You in the crib chilling, eating a Butterfinger while she out, nigga. She's sexy in them stockings, boy. Once you find your swag, it's a swag for everybody. And some people are just naturally sexy. She out there sexy. You thought she had a 6. You out there. You on Call of Duty on the joint. Hey, I need a recon. I need air support. Hey, I need. She can drink support, nigga. Like, understand. You can have somebody who alright. So I see why you got her. Understand. Other people gonna see, or like, I see why you got them, sis. You be so quick to post. Why don't you post me? Why don't you post me more? I want to post you. I'm posting you all on my page all the time. Understand? It's women looking. I see why you got them, sis. And I want to know more. So be careful. But to close it out, I don't have the answer, but y'all, I guess ask yourselves, whose responsibility is it? It's a difference between, is it a difference between dressing confident and dressing sexy? And whose responsibility is it to be responsible for that outcome or for how one party feels? Whose responsibility is it am I responsible for my partner's feelings? Even if it's because of some trauma that they got or insecurities that they got, am I responsible for it? But let's move on to the love before we close out. The love yourself, love somebody else. And this week's love yourself is have an appreciation for your own abilities and qualities. Because understand, remember we broke down confidence. And you can't be confident without having appreciation for your own abilities and qualities. So the love yourself is have an appreciation for your own abilities and qualities. If you do magic, then do magic at the highest level. And whoever don't think it's cool, cool. If you a gardener and that's what you do, cool. If you knit, whatever it is that you do and that you good at and that you like, your qualities and abilities, whatever they are, have an appreciation for it. Forget what everybody else think. Forget that you don't see nobody on Instagram doing it. Forget you ain't never seen a celebrity doing it. Forget that you ain't never heard nobody else talk about it. If you good at it, it's ability and quality that you have, please have an appreciation for it. Love yourself. Understand that's a part of you, and that's dope. That's really dope that you got that ability. And it's even doper sometimes if it's a scarcity and a bunch of people don't have that ability. Instead of you looking at it like you embarrassed and not having an appreciation for it, you should look at it like it's a commodity. You should look at it like it's a rarity. You should look at it like it's a ruby or like it's a diamond. You got something rare. So you should appreciate whatever ability or quality that you have. Start appreciating it, no matter what it is or what people think. And to love yourself, to love somebody else is make sure your partner knows, make sure your partner knows you also appreciate the parts about them that they do. Regardless if you're fond of it. So, if, for example, if your girl maybe is always bringing something up, but sometimes when she bringing something up, that bringing something up is a good idea. A certain part of you has to have appreciation for even when she bring up, well, why you didn't say nothing when the waitress looked at you like that, or when she said this one's on me. Why you didn't say nothing? Of course you wasn't trying to flirt with her, but you got to have a certain type of appreciation for her and having that same questioning when you were starting a business and she was like, well, why don't you just put all your money into this so it can come back to you faster and then you can do what you want. You got to have some type of appreciation that that's the same lady, or that's the same man, or that's the same man when something got out of hand with your female friend, she was talking to you crazy and you ain't wanting to disrespect her like that. Hey, hold on. Listen, you gonna watch how you talk to her. Or matter of fact, her uncle or her dad, somebody who she ain't always had the best relationship with, talk to her crazy and you said, hold on, we're gonna watch how we talk to her. That same guy is the guy who like, hey, I don't want you wearing that, leaving the house. You have to have some type of appreciation that that's the same person. You have to understand that that's what comes with the package. If you're going to get the tire package, you got to get them rotated. So it's going to cost you a little more. So to love somebody else, you make sure you see your partner knows that you appreciate that part about them. Even if you don't like it, you have to show some type of appreciation. Make sure that your partner knows that. Because dressing confident in a relationship, who are you dressing for? Because we always say when we get into a relationship, it's a partnership, right? What's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. We're doing this together. We're doing this for the betterment of us. But why is stop at how you lead a house? Ain't that a representation of us? And be clear, I'm not on the side of, hey, man, tell your lady not to dress sexy. I'm not on that side. I like you dressing sexy. Be clear. But also be clear that if a relationship is a partnership, then a part of you should be dressing for me. And I don't mean dressing what I tell you to dress in, but a part of you should be dressing for me like a part of me and what I do is a representation of you. Where I may smile in somebody's face but not take their number or not take her out. Even if I don't have no ill intentions with her, because it may look away if somebody seen me out to lunch with her. I'm not going to do that. I got that responsibility to you. And I feel like you should have a responsibility to me because it's a partnership. I didn't fuck her. I wasn't going to fuck her. I didn't take her number. We just went to lunch. But it looks a certain way. It could look a certain way. So I have to be responsible for what could happen based on that lunch. Don't matter my intentions. So it doesn't matter that your intention was not to dress sexy and get a bunch of attention. If it could happen and it's a partnership, then you have to dress with the betterment and the thought of us in mind, like everything else. And as always, unlike everything else, I love y'all. Come back and see me. I'm in the hood. Y'all know me. It's Saani. I'm there. Come see me. Hey, man, you can't make sense without keeping it a buck. You heard?
Word, always keep that shit a buck. And if a nigga test your bloodline, stand for yours. The only thing that matters in this world, who wanted more luck. Never not believed in me, that's just how I'm cut. Be a man about your word, always keep that shit a buck. And if a nigga test your bloodline, stand for yours. The only thing that matters in this world, who wants it more, yeah.